My next guest comes from the world of financial services, but she's finding that her experience is extremely helpful in the healthcare sector. She was brought on to assist CIGNA with the way forward, and I'm talking with Ingrid Lindberg, who is
so good to see you.
Customer Experience Officer at CIGNA.
I am.
This role is completely new. It was created for you 3 years ago. What is the job exactly?
I have the best job in the entire world. I was brought into CIGNA at the request of our CEO, David Cordani, to really help us figure out how to simplify healthcare. So if you think about how healthcare and the insurance industry has been run for the last 20, 30 years, we've created programs and plans at the behest of the employer, and then we've given those programs to their employees. So my role is to really help CIGNA understand how people, you, me, everyone around us, how people actually want to interface with healthcare, how they want to use our services, and to really figure out how to make it as easy and simple for people as possible. So we are really putting the customer, you, at the center of everything that we do and every decision we make. We know that if we don't make it easy for you, you're not going to come to us for help. So everything that I do across all of our touch points and all of our products and solutions and services is driven by listening to your voice and the other 46 million customers that we serve at CIGNA.
And what are people saying?
Oh goodness, people are really loud about their health care. It's fascinating to listen to them. I love learning.
Frustrated?
So we are in the top 5 most frustrating industries in America. Healthcare, top 5 most frustrating industries. I read a survey not that long ago that said that people would rather do their taxes than enroll in their health care.
Ouch.
Right? That's painful.
Yeah,
and that's painful.
Because there's a lot of information out there and confusing.
It's
right.
really confusing.
So what do people do? What should they do?
You know, it's all about figuring out what's best for you and finding a partner in your health service company that's there for you, who's willing to walk you through all of the steps. And it's the steps of enrolling. It's the steps of using your plan. We did some great work with customers where we went into their homes. This is one of my favorite stories to tell. And we said, where do you keep your explanation of benefits? And everybody looked at us, very confused. And we said, where do you keep your EOB? And these people still were very confused. And we held one up. And the resounding answer we got from people was, oh, the this is not a bill form. If it says this is not a bill, I throw it away because there's no responsibility.
Why aren't those written better?
So you know what? That was one of the first things we tackled. I can't talk about this one enough. It's amazing. We actually sat down with our customers and we said, what do you want from this form? What information are you looking for? And everybody said, just tell me what I owe. Tell me what service it was for, and then we stole from the supermarkets. Do you happen to carry one of those little key fobs on your personal keychain that you scan at a local?
Everybody?
Everyone does, and every time you use that, you get on your receipt this great little thing at the bottom that says you saved. So we applied that to the explanation of benefits. We put that on there that said you stayed in network, thus you saved 57% on this bill. And we found that that's really helping to educate people in a simple way as to what their responsibility is and how the system works, because it's really complex.
Are people, other companies in your line of business, as concerned about what their customers are feeling and saying?
I think everybody should be. I know right now I'm still the only one in the industry who actually has this role and title. We know that over 50% of the Fortune 500 companies have a customer experience officer. Healthcare just hasn't jumped on board yet. I think that traditionally we've thought of our primary customer as the employer that we provide our services to, but at the end of the day, we're asking people to use these services that their employer bought. So we really have to figure out how to connect with people. And that's what I get to do every day. So I'm seeing a lot more activity, but not nearly enough yet.
Having lived in another world professionally for quite some time, what else do you think healthcare needs to do to revamp itself?
Who said healthcare had to be so complex? That is my new mantra. I want to know, I want to find out who thought healthcare needed to be this complex, because I'll tell you, it doesn't benefit any of us, right? We spent a lot of time in financial services, especially during the defined benefit to defined contribution conversion that started in 1987. We said, okay, no more pensions. Now you're going to become a financial advisor. Here are 400, prospectuses that talk about all the different mutual funds you can sign up for. Become a financial advisor person. And everybody failed, right? People stopped investing. It was just a horrible learning. We figured out that if we said, okay, what year do you want to retire? You want to retire in 2030. Choose this, and we'll figure out all those funds for you. participation increased. It was simple. It was easy. Satisfaction went through the roof. We have to figure out in healthcare how to get there. So that's the big learning. Who said it had to be so darn complex?
We're leaving it in your hands, Ingrid.
We will all fix it together.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I'm Mabel Jung. Thanks for watching.